This is my copy of A Time Traveler's Tale by John Titor. Well, the post, it's by John Titor because it's his posts, his words responding to other people's responses. All it really is a compilation of the posts that were posted online. This was sent to me by the mother of John Titor, most likely, or young John. Um, when John, when adult John was here, I helped him. Um, it was a very complicated, long story involving automated email forwarding using Outlook Express, um, and instant messaging and stuff like that. He successfully predicted things that were going on in my life before they happened. A fight uh, between me and a friend, and the outcome of the fight, and whatever, about an issue that I didn't even know had occurred, and the fight came out of nowhere, unprovoked by me. It was provoked by my friend, and we eventually made up. He also predicted uh, the death of my grandfather on my dad's side, and from what. Um, but uh, the thing about time is that it is a river, and there is no way to change, for one man to change the outcome. The only way to change the flow of time is you need to influence a lot of people all at once, which is what John did by posting online. Um, that was the whole point of it, because he couldn't change anything on his own. He needed more than himself to change the timeline, and us even knowing about him changed the timeline. So the more and more people know, the more and more the timeline changes. That was the whole purpose. Um, he sent he had this book sent to me after he left, uh, as a gift. Um, if you look for this book online now, it's like $600 US. I don't know the prices other countries. Um, it When it first was printed, it cost like $20, um, which even that was too expensive. Uh, I don't know anybody who's actually bought in this. Um, if it hadn't been sent to me, I would not own it. Um, it didn't seem like a big deal to even talk about it for a long time. I've only been talking about it recently because um, it feels like it needs to be spoken about. Um, and between 2003 and recently, my life has been too hectic and busy with various things that have occurred in my life, tragedies, personal mistakes, and whatnot that I was somewhat aware were going to happen, but I couldn't change how my life was going to go. Um, I knew that I was going to have a lot of trouble in my life because John told me. And he gave me years, but not certain dates, not any certain date. He told me, he told me 2003 was going to be hard. He told me 2006 was going to be hard. He told me 2008 was going to be hard. He told me 2014 and 15 were going to be hard. And 2020 is going to be hard. And 2030, around 2030, is going to be the hardest year of all for me. But then they won't be hard ever again after that, if you get my meaning. Um, so a lot of people have, said, oh, your story's bullshit because you could have just bought this book online. What would be the purpose of buying this book? Everything, everything that is in it can be found online for the first thing, and secondly, what would be the point of holding on to it all these years? Um, you would have had to have the foresight to know that holding on to this would have been important if that was the case. Like, you would have to have gone, oh, well, I'm going to buy this book and I'm going to hold on to it for years just in case it's relevant. Still, years from now. I mean, who the hell would do that? So, uh, anyways, goodbye.